When removing rubber tape from split bolts salvaged from temporary alternating current steel reinforced overhead XXX conductors, there are several methods to consider to avoid damage and facilitate reuse. Dual-rated split bolts can be expensive, so preserving them is worthwhile. Firstly, using heat. One option is to use an infrared heat gun. Apply low-setting heat gently to warm the rubber tape, increasing its pliability. Once softened, pliers or wire cutters can be used to carefully remove the tape. Exercise caution to avoid overheating the tape or the split bolt itself. Secondly, a solvent torch can be used. Carefully apply a small flame to the rubber tape. Again, be cautious to avoid overheating the tape or damaging the split bolt. Thirdly, consider using solvents. Electrical contact cleaner is effective. Spray the contact cleaner onto the rubber tape and allow it to penetrate for a few minutes. The solvent helps dissolve the adhesive, making it easier to peel off. Fourthly, WD-40 can be employed. Generously apply WD-40 to the rubber tape and let it soak in. After a few minutes, use a putty knife or a similar tool to scrape off the loosened tape. Fifthly, mechanical removal can be considered. A wire brush can gently scrape off the rubber tape. Be careful not to damage the split bolt while doing so. Sixthly, a putty knife can be used. Insert the putty knife under the edge of the rubber tape and gently pry it off. There are a few additional tips to keep in mind. Firstly, test the chosen method on a small section of the rubber tape first to ensure it doesn't damage the split bolt. Secondly, always wear gloves to protect your hands from solvents or sharp edges. Thirdly, remember that removing rubber tape can be time-consuming. Avoid rushing the process to prevent damage to the split bolt. Once the rubber tape is removed, inspect the split bolt for any signs of damage. If the split bolt is still in good condition, consider reusing it in future electrical connections. Always ensure the split bolt is properly rated for the intended application and that all connections are made according to electrical codes and standards. Understanding the properties of the rubber tape and the materials used in split bolts can help you choose the most appropriate and safest removal method. For example, some rubber tapes may be more resistant to certain solvents than others, and some split bolts may be more susceptible to damage from heat. Therefore, it is always a good idea to experiment with different methods and observe the results carefully. Using the right tools and techniques can not only save time and money, but also ensure the safety and reliability of electrical connections. When using heat guns or solvent torches, always work in a well-ventilated area and take precautions to prevent fire hazards. Keep a fire extinguisher nearby and avoid using these tools near flammable materials. When using solvents, wear appropriate personal protective equipment, such as gloves and eye protection, to prevent skin or eye irritation. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for safe handling and disposal of solvent. In addition to the methods mentioned above, there are also some specialized tools and products available for removing adhesive residues. These tools may include adhesive removers, scrapers, and cleaning brushes. Consider using these tools if the rubber tape is particularly difficult to remove or if you need to clean the split bolt thoroughly after removal. When reusing split bolts, it is important to inspect them carefully for any signs of corrosion, wear, or damage. Check the threads to ensure they are not stripped or damaged, and make sure the bolt is not bent or deformed. If you find any problems, discard the split bolt and use a new one. It is also a good idea to clean the split bolt thoroughly before reusing it. Use a wire brush or a solvent to remove any dirt, grease, or corrosion. Apply a thin layer of antioxidant compound to the threads to prevent future corrosion. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions when installing split bolts. Use the correct torque specifications to ensure a secure and reliable connection. Over-tightening the bolt can damage the threads, while under-tightening can lead to loose connections and electrical arcing. In some cases, it may be necessary to use a special tool to tighten the split bolt to the correct torque. Proper installation is essential for ensuring the safety and performance of electrical connections. Before working on any electrical equipment, always disconnect the power supply and follow lockout tagout procedures. Use appropriate personal protective equipment such as gloves, eye protection, and insulated tools. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, hire a qualified electrician to perform the work. Electricity can be dangerous, and it is important to take all necessary precautions to prevent accidents. Regularly inspect electrical connections and equipment for any signs of damage or wear. Loose connections, frayed wires, and damaged insulation can all create hazards. Repair or replace any damaged equipment immediately. By following these tips, you can safely and effectively remove rubber tape from split bolts and reuse them in electrical connections. This can save you time and money while ensuring the safety and reliability of your electrical system. Remember to always prioritize safety and follow all applicable electrical codes and standards. The use of electrical contact cleaner often contains chemicals like isopropyl alcohol, which will dissolve some adhesives, but also present a fire hazard. Work in a well-ventilated area and avoid sparks or open flames. The same precautions apply to WD-40, which is petroleum-based. While removing the rubber tape, if you encounter any sticky residue remaining on the split bolt after removing the bulk of the tape, a specialized adhesive remover may be helpful. These removers are often available in spray or liquid form and are designed to dissolve adhesive residues without damaging the underlying material. When using an adhesive remover, follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully and wear appropriate personal protective equipment. In situations where the rubber tape has been exposed to extreme temperatures or environmental conditions, it may become brittle and difficult to remove in large pieces. In these cases, try using a combination of methods such as heat and solvents to soften the tape and make it easier to remove. You can also try using a small pick or probe to loosen the edges of the tape and gradually peel it away from the split bolt. Be patient and persistent and avoid using excessive force, which could damage the split bolt. When dealing with older split bolts, it is also important to inspect them for signs of corrosion or oxidation. Corrosion can weaken the metal and make it more susceptible to damage. If you find any corrosion, use a wire brush or a specialized corrosion remover to clean the split bolt before reusing it. You can also apply a thin layer of antioxidant compound to protect the metal from future corrosion. In addition to split bolts, rubber tape is also commonly used on other types of electrical connections, such as splices and terminations. The same methods and techniques described above can be used to remove rubber tape from these connections as well. However, it is important to exercise caution when working on electrical connections, as they may be energized. Always disconnect the power supply before working on any electrical equipment and follow lockout-tagout procedures. When removing rubber tape from electrical connections, it is also important to avoid damaging the underlying wires or insulation. Use gentle techniques and avoid using sharp tools that could cut or puncture the wires. If you accidentally damage the wires or insulation, repair or replace them immediately. Another important consideration when reusing split bolts is to ensure that they are compatible with the type of wire being used. Different types of wire, such as copper and aluminum, require different types of connectors. Using the wrong type of connector can lead to corrosion, overheating, and electrical failure. Always check the manufacturer's specifications to ensure that the split bolt is compatible with the wire being used. In addition to the methods described above, there are also some specialized tools available for removing rubber tape from electrical connections. These tools may include tape removers, wire strippers, and crimping tools. Consider using these tools if you frequently work on electrical connections or if you need to remove rubber tape quickly and efficiently. When working on electrical connections, it is also important to follow all applicable electrical codes and standards. These codes and standards are designed to ensure the safety and reliability of electrical systems. If you are not familiar with electrical codes and standards, consult a qualified electrician or electrical inspector. Always prioritize safety when working with electricity. If you are not comfortable working on electrical equipment, hire a qualified electrician to perform the work. Electricity can be dangerous, and it is important to take all necessary precautions to prevent accidents. Regularly inspect electrical connections and equipment for any signs of damage or wear. Loose connections, frayed wires, and damaged insulation can all create hazards. Repair or replace any damaged equipment immediately. By following these tips, you can safely and effectively remove rubber tape from split bolts and reuse them in electrical connections. This can save you time and money while ensuring the safety and reliability of your electrical system. Remember to always prioritize safety and follow all applicable electrical codes and standards. Also, a heat gun should be used judiciously. The goal is to soften the adhesive on the rubber tape, not to melt the insulation of the wires. Too much heat can damage the insulation, making the wire unsafe to use. Start with the lowest setting on the heat gun and gradually increase the heat until the tape starts to soften. Keep the heat gun moving to avoid overheating any one spot. If you notice the insulation starting to melt or bubble, stop immediately and let the wire cool down. A solvent torch, also known as a micro-torch or butane torch, produces a small, controlled flame that can be used to heat specific areas. When using a solvent torch to remove rubber tape, use extreme caution to avoid damaging the wire or insulation. The flame should be applied only to the tape and should be kept moving at all times. Do not hold the flame in one spot for too long, as this can cause the tape to ignite or the insulation to melt. It's best practice to have a metal surface nearby and only apply the flame to the metal surface, indirectly heating the tape. Electrical contact cleaner is designed to remove dirt, grease, and other contaminants from electrical contacts. It can also be effective at dissolving the adhesive on rubber tape. When using electrical contact cleaner, spray it directly onto the tape and let it sit for a few minutes to allow the solvent to penetrate the adhesive. Then use a scraper or putty knife to gently peel the tape away. Be sure to use a contact cleaner that is safe for use on electrical components and does not leave a residue. WD-40 is a multi-purpose lubricant that can also be used to remove rubber tape. It works by penetrating the adhesive and loosening the bond between the tape and the wire. To use WD-40, spray it directly onto the tape and let it sit for a few minutes. Then, use a scraper or putty knife to gently peel the tape away. Be sure to clean the wire thoroughly after using WD-40 to remove any residue. A wire brush can be used to scrub away the rubber tape. However, it is important to use a brush with soft bristles to avoid damaging the wire or insulation. Use a gentle scrubbing motion and avoid applying too much pressure. A putty knife can be used to gently pry the tape away from the wire. Be careful not to cut or damage the wire or insulation. Insert the putty knife under the edge of the tape and gently lift. If the tape is difficult to remove, try using a heat gun or solvent to soften the adhesive first. Always test your removal method on a small section of tape first to make sure it does not damage the wire or insulation. Wear gloves to protect your hands from solvents, sharp edges, and other hazards. Be patient when removing rubber tape. It can be a time-consuming process, but it is important to avoid rushing to prevent damage. After removing the rubber tape, inspect the split bolt for any damage such as cracks, corrosion, or stripped threads. If the split bolt is damaged, it should not be reused. Before reusing a split bolt, clean it thoroughly with a wire brush or solvent to remove any dirt, grease, or corrosion. Apply a thin layer of antioxidant compound to the threads of the split bolt to prevent future corrosion. Use the correct torque when tightening the split bolt to ensure a secure connection. Over-tightening can damage the split bolt, while under-tightening can result in a loose connection. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions when installing split bolts. The best approach depends on the specific circumstances, including the type of rubber tape, the condition of the split bolt, and the available tools and resources. When working with electrical equipment, always follow safe work practices and wear appropriate personal protective equipment. De-energize the circuit before working on any electrical component. If you are not qualified to work on electrical equipment, hire a qualified electrician.